welcome back to the final test stream, ladies and gentlemen, and the longest test stream of the afternoon. We will be taking an 891 mile trip down from here in Denver to Sierra Vista in Arizona. Now, the change I've made since the last stream was I've underclocked this CPU and it is now running at 3.7 gigahertz, which is 100 megahertz below its base frequency of 3.8 gigahertz. Now, the reason I've done this is I want to get to a frequency that is going to be stable for heavy streaming. So that is the purpose of doing this 891 mile run in this stream. That is why this job is as long as it is, because I am trying to find a frequency, a CPU frequency that will give me decent temps throughout an entire 890 mile run. Now, as I say, I was running as high as 4 gigahertz, and then I was finding that temperatures got to 86 degrees. So what I'm hoping to do now is find that when I'm running it to 3.7, that temperatures will stay down around about the low 80s mark. 82, 83 I'd be happy with. What I don't want to see is 85, 86 again, because that means I will have to further underclock it. So I'm hoping that just 100 megahertz is enough for now, and enough. I mean, it was solid enough as it was. 86 degrees still isn't bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for low 80s. I'm looking for solid runs instead of because you may find if it's running at 86 degrees after, say, about one 500 mile job, and you wanted to do another 500 mile job, then by the end of that job you're looking at a temperature potentially towards the 90s. So that's what we're trying to avoid with this exercise at the moment. We're trying to find a frequency that the computer is happy with and maintains stable temperatures round about, at worst, 84, 85 degrees. I won't want, like I say, I won't want to be seeing 86, 87 degrees. So that's the point of this stream today, or this stream at the moment, just to see whether we found them with the 3.7 gigahertz clock I'm doing now. I am prepared to go further down if necessary, to around about even less than 3.5 if we need to. But I'm hoping that 3.7 is going to be enough. So the only way we'll find out is that if we do a long test and figure out how things are going. So that's what this job's for. This will also give me an indication as to what's going to be required for when we do the match point tennis live stream on July the 7th. We probably won't need to go as low as we are doing now because we won't be using the CPU at all during that live stream. We'll be using the Xbox CPU, so we won't be. So we can probably go a bit higher for that live stream, and it'll still be relatively able.
Keep left. Keep left.
Seven 795 miles to go.
Keep left.
Trinidad.
Keep left. Keep left. GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed. Continue straight. GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed. Turn left. GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed. GPS signal lost. Navigation
Here for some
resumed.
fuel.
Make a U-turn. In 50 feet, turn left. Turn left. In 50 feet, turn left. Turn left. GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. mark gone, 595 miles to go.
Keep left. Keep left.
Well, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I cased the second time today.
Keep left.
$500 miles done, 340 to go. still happy with temps. So whatever I've done this time has worked because temps haven't gone up towards 85. They've stopped around about the low 80s, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And they hover in between high 70s and low 80s. Exactly what I'm looking for. The highest I've seen has been 84, which I will take. That certainly isn't going to kill the system. Then we found our streaming mechanism, and if I'd have realised this, I could have done this with OBS. That was an oversight on my part. If I want to go back to OBS, I can do that now. Seeing as it wasn't OBS, it was just overclocked, but clocked a little bit higher than it should have been. None of them actually, so at least we know that. But the advantage with Gamecaster is that I can see chat. That's the only advantage that I would get with this that I wouldn't get with OBS. That time. Yes. Order.
In 50 feet, turn right. Turn right. Continue straight. Continue straight. Keep right. Then turn right. Turn right. Continue straight.
70 miles done, 211 to go. Go. Fuel.
GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed. GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed. Continue straight.
To Arizona, ladies and gentlemen, our final state in this job. The third of 3 states we crossed into. We started off in Utah. We started off in Colorado. We then went into New Mexico, and the 3rd state is Arizona. this job. Now now once I've checked these streams and found out that they're working okay and that the computer is maintaining a good frame rate as well as a good temperature, then in the next stream we will attempt to go across 5 or 6 states using 2 jobs minimum. And the job lengths are going to be around about 1,000 miles each, similar to this last job.
Continue straight.
It's been 891 miles. We are 62 miles short of the target. We have, as I said, gone across 3 states. One of them from top to bottom. So we came in at in New Mexico's case at Raton and just exited it a matter of 50 miles or so ago at Lordsburg. So that was top to bottom. So we'd like to see more of that as we work through this series. Just as a reminder for those that missed the announcement earlier, we are using the Coast to Coast Special Edition map mod, even though none of this content is actually on the Coast to Coast map mod at the moment. So
Keep right. Then take the exit on the right.
But at some point we will be featuring the Coast to Coast map mod and the Midwest expansion map mod as well, as we do normally in recording format. I'm going to start doing it on the odd occasion in a live stream as well, such as this one. So look out for those, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we've established a firm way of live streaming, as I say, I needed to work this out because I want to bring the Xbox on July the 7th. So I'm glad I've actually worked it out now, and there's a method I can use to make it happen. The only thing I need to do is change my automatic task setup to actually open Gamecaster rather than OBS. Once I've done that, and once I've timed it correctly, we should be absolutely fine. Because I don't have to put any titles in, it means that once the stream's done, I can update the title accordingly and make sure that users are made sure or made aware of what the time the stream was meant to be. I think after 891 miles, I think there's enough of a test there for it to be to determine whether I can live stream, and the answer is an emphatic yes.
Turn left.
Welcome to Sierra Vista, Arizona, ladies and gentlemen. So I think in this, I'm not sure in this live stream whether we've done
Continue straight.
we've done 2 jobs or just the one, but I'll figure out in a minute
Keep
based on
right.
how long
Then
it's
turn
been.
right. You have arrived.
Here we are at our destination.
Turn right.
it's got a fair bit. Oh, but it's probably not going to let me do it now, is it? No, told you not. Told you it isn't, so I'm going to have to fix that. Port controls F9. That's, and that means you can go forward. So there you can see 891 miles, 13 hours 50 minutes to take it, which is about 40 minutes streaming wise, which is enough of a test to determine whether it's suitable or not. I could probably do another job, but I think I'll save the next stream for the first official one, where we do a couple of jobs, and that'll be done later. I'll just give it a couple of hours rest for now and make sure it's cooled down for that period. But that's going to bring this stream to an end, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, thank you for your support and thanks for watching.